Welcome back, and we continue with the exploration at the Kissy community. So I am starting at this particular junction, which is where I started, which is where I showed you guys the last time, and I am about to do the exploration of the Kissy bypass road. But I'll switch the camera around and give you guys a 360 of exact standing. So this is the bus park, and I'll just try and give you guys a 360, and then after that we'll continue with the exploration of the Kissy bypass road. So this is the other route that we are going to use, and we are going to use this route and then ultimately end at the Black Hole Road or Upgon. But just try and show you guys. So that is a new construction, as you guys can see, and this is also another one over there, and we continue. So like I said in my previous video that I did today, the Newcastle Street side of the Kissy community, if I can say, is more of residential. It's more of a residential community, whilst this particular Kissy bypass road is the economic side of the Kissy community, if I can say that. But hopefully, as we go along, I will show you guys exactly what I'm talking about, as there are a lot of businesses, a lot of enterprises, and other vendors at this particular main Kissy bypass road. So this is the Kissy divisional headquarters of the Sierra Leone police. It is to my right hand side, and I think this is a school, the Future Glory Academy, and we are still here. And this video will vlog for about an hour, and hopefully try and reach our destination of today's video, which is Upgon or Black Hole Road. But this is exactly where we are, and we are still at the Kissy divisional headquarters of the Sierra Leone police, as we are still walking. I think that is the family support unit of the Sierra Leone police. That is the building. This is a makeshift garage, as you guys can see, and this is a very nice building. Just showing it to you guys from this side. And as we continue with the video, I think there is an enterprise downstairs. As you guys can see, that is a boutique. And as we continue with the video, I just want to reiterate that the Kissy community, the Kissy community is one of the largest communities in the country. I think this is both a welding shop and that of a furniture carpentry shop, as you guys can see. Still here, and this is a new construction, as you guys can see, another large enterprise. And I think that is the Maristopes Kissy branch, and I think the Maristopes is a female reproductive health center that helps females with various health issues relating to their well-being and reproductive health. And I think their main branch, the Maristopes Clinic, I think their main branch is at Wilkinson Road, or their head office is at Wilkinson Road, but that is their branch at the Kissy ByePass Road. So as I'm walking, I'm noticing a lot of cars that are parked around this left hand side. I think some are waiting to be repaired, whilst I think some are for sale. I might be wrong, but this is the video, and we are at the Kissy ByePass Road, and I hope you guys can hear me as clearly as possible. So that is also another bike repair shop, and this is the main route that leads to the Wellington community, like I showed you guys the last time. And this particular road leads all the way to Calabar Town, the Wellington Industrial Estate area, and I think other environs within the eastern part of the country. And I think this road can also lead you directly to Grafton, because I think over the years there has been a lot of road construction that has been going on around the country that links various communities that have already established and communities that are up and coming. And this road, I think this road leads directly to the Allentown community, the Grafton community, and that of the Jewish community. I think this is also another shop that sells used clothes and wares. As you can see, customers are buying. I think these are generating sets that are for sale, used. So still here, still at Kissy ByePass Road, and just like I initially stated, the Kissy community, it is a very large one, and even me doing this vlog at this Kissy ByePass Road, I will not be able to film all the various locations that are within this Kissy ByePass Road, as the only thing I can do, I think this is also another new construction, as the only thing I can do is try as much or as best as I can and show you exactly the main highway, and if possible some of the communities. I think that is a ceremony. I don't know whether it is a marriage ceremony or a funeral, but we continue with the video. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, like, share to as many of your contacts as possible, and then thank you. So still here at this main Kissy ByePass Road, which is, I think, the economic and the most bustling side of the Kissy community, as the main Bypure Road is just a few meters walk from exactly this Kissy Old Road, or this Kissy ByePass Road. So I think this is a market. This is a very large market, which I think we'll find time to explore, but I think it goes all the way inside. It goes all the way inside, and that is a new construction, as you guys can see, just highlighting some of these up and coming projects around this particular areas and other parts of the country. So I think this is also this is a bridge, as you guys can see, and there are houses of communities down there. Just to zoom in and showing you guys exactly some of the new construction. That is also another one. That is also another one, and that other one there is also another new construction, as you guys can see. So I'll just do a 360 of this particular spot, exactly where I am standing, and then if possible I'll cross to the other side of the bridge and show you guys exactly what the other side looks like. So this is the other side of the bridge, and I think this downside has been turned into a waste dump, as you guys can see. If I can just zoom in and show you guys exactly, I think those pipes belong to the Guma Valley Water Company. Those huge pipes that you guys have seen, I think they supply water to this particular community and communities around this environment. But as you guys can see, and I think there is construction going on. I don't know if they are trying to make a fence, or an individual is trying to demarcate his or her land, and that is also another area that is being turned into a dump, as you guys can see. But I'll try and zoom in for you guys so you guys can see exactly what it's like at that other side, as I will not be able to go to that particular side. And we continue with the video. So this is a mosque, and a very large one as that. I think it is 3 stories, 1, 2, 3 or 3 floors. So we continue with the video, and I think I'll try and cross to that other side as it is more safer on that other side. So the wind is still blowing, as I initially told you guys. I don't know if it is exactly like that at other parts of the country, because I think the Harmattan season is almost over. I think this is the United Council of Imams. I think their offices is at this particular building. This is a shop selling Africanas and other African materials. So like I said, there are a lot of businesses, a lot of enterprises at this main Kissy bypass road, which I think is paved all the way, except there is a section that leads to Ferry Junction, which I think I showed you guys the last time, that is under construction, but I think they will be done with it pretty soon, but I don't know exactly how soon. But apart from that, I think this whole Kissy bypass road is paved, and this is a very nice building at this particular main Kissy bypass road. Still here and recording. So don't forget to subscribe, like, share to as many of your contacts, and comment. And this is the office of Citizen Radio 103.7. This is a very nice house. And just to state that as we go along, you will see some cars that are parked, and I think these cars are for sale. Like that one is for sale, and maybe there are individual dealerships, and maybe sometimes there will just be, or sometimes there are individual dealerships, and sometimes there will just be maybe 2, 3 used cars that are parked at this main road that are for sale. But I think this is a tire repair station. Another nice large building, and a new construction. As you guys can see, this is the new appointment of the Kissy branch. course, downstairs is operational, whilst the first floor is not yet completed. Still here and trying to reach our destination for today's video. And as we go along, using this main Kissy bypass road, I think this the new hill bypass road also connects to this main Kissy bypass road through I think Black Hole Road. But as we get there, I'll show you exactly where the new hill bypass road, I think where it joins with that of the Black Hole Road or Upgon. But I think I'll find time where this is a store that sells, of course, used toys, chairs, bags, and other items. So yeah, still here. So talking about the hill bypass road, I'll find the time when I'll do a review of that particular road, but I don't know exactly where I'll start. Maybe I'll start from this Upgon or Black Hole Road side of the road and then walk my way all the way to where it starts, and then maybe ultimately end at Jomo Kenyatta Road, close to King Hammond Road. But we'll see how that particular video will pan out. But as for now, this is exactly where we are. As you guys can see, a lot of businesses. That is a pharmacy, that is a shop selling used freezers, clothes, furniture, and among other things. So this is also another nice building. I think at the front they are displaying some of the candidates that are vying for different positions within the country's main opposition party, the All People's Congress. As you guys can see, some of the contestants. I think there are also other posters around this side, as you guys can see. Still here, and I think this is a welding shop. So this is a very, very large or a very, very this is a very, very long video. I hope you guys will bear with me as we have a lot of distance to cover, as there is a lot of activity, a lot of activities at this main Kissy bypass road. Still here. So this is Patronage Street, which I think is is the exact location where I was born. So this particular video, if I can say, I am exploring the particular community where exactly I was born, and I think it is exactly at that particular street, at Patronage Street. It's exactly where I was born, but I can't remember the exact address, but it is Patronage Street at Kissy. And this is a very, very, very large community, guys. There is a lot of things to show, a lot of businesses, so I'll just stand here and try to show you guys the distance we have covered. So that particular junction where most of those bikes are parked, I think they are waiting to take passengers up and inside personage street. But we continue with the video, and this is a new construction, as you guys can see. Still here, taking you guys along with me. I hope you guys are not bored yet. And if you've not subscribed yet, please do, as you guys are helping me a lot in growing the channel. As one of the goals that you guys will help me in attaining in achieving my 1,000 subscriber mark for now. So this is the new guide. So I think this side of the bypass road is not that paved, and I think this is a bridge or a culvert. Still here, and I think there are a lot of garages around this particular Kissy bypass road. There are a lot of garages, as this is also another garage. This is a service station. So I'll just pause here and show you guys exactly some of the houses that are located on the hill. So we continue, and I'm approaching Fishery, which is I think the Sabco Fishing Company Limited, Ferry Limited, which is located at this main Kissy bypass road. I think that is their compound, the Sabco Fishing Company. But I think this entire area is called Fishery because of this fishing company that is located at this particular location. But we continue with the video. So this is the company, that is the entrance. Still here and progressing with the video. And this is the tire repair shop, as you guys can see. And I think this is a private school. As you guys can see, we have a very, very nice building. So this is the Hammond International Preparatory School and Academy, which is situated at this main Kissy bypass road. Still here, and hopefully we'll be able to complete the vlog, as the target for this particular Kissy bypass road is to vlog for an hour, which is usually the mark that I usually set for most of my videos. But we are progressing. This is a store that sells plumbing materials, as you guys can see. Still here, that is a boutique, that is a foreign exchange bureau. A shop that sells car spare parts and other wares. That is also a car spare parts shop. This is also a shop that sells car windshields. That is an enterprise. So a lot of activity, like I told you guys earlier, a lot of activity at this main Kissy bypass road, as this is the economic center of the Kissy community, and I can proudly say that because of the amount of enterprises and other businesses that are located at this particular Kissy bypass road. This is also another shop that sells car spare parts and other wares. Still here and progressing with the video, and hopefully try as much as possible in reaching our destination for today's vlog, which is that of showing you guys the new hill bypass road, where it starts or where it connects to this particular Kissy bypass road or Black Hole Road. So this is another new construction, as you guys can see. Another new construction. And just like I told you guys, at this Kissy bypass road, there are a lot of cars that are parked on both sides of the street that need repairs or maintenance, and some are parked near garages whilst others are not. And I think this side, I think that is a makeshift garage, but still here, this is another enterprise that sells used clothes and other wares, a pharmacy, and also another shop that sells that sells car spare parts and other accessories. So this road, this is Saola back. This is Back Street off Hook Street, Saola Kissy. So I think this is the Universal Church, their Kissy branch. This is it here. So this is the United Methodist Urban Center. I think, if I can recall, there used to be a school at this particular location, but I could be wrong. But this is United Methodist Urban Center Hospital, Kissy. And just like I told you guys, there are a lot of cars that are parked on both sides of the street, but I don't think it is having any effect on the through. I think it is not having an effect on the to and fro of cars, as it hardly causes any traffic, as you guys can see, because I think the road is wide enough. Because if the road was narrow like in some other parts of the country, there will be a lot of traffic at this particular location, because there are a lot of cars and a lot of garages at this main Kissy bypass road. So still here, this is also a new construction, as you guys can see. That is also another new construction, and just standing here and giving you guys a glimpse of exactly the distance we have covered, I'll just cross and show you guys exactly how far we have come. So that is exactly where, or the distance we have covered, as we still have a lot of miles ahead of us. So they continue. I think, as you guys can see, cars. I think this is also a garage. This is a bridge. So I'll stand here and give you guys a glimpse of that particular beautiful house and some of the houses that are on the hill, as you guys can see. So we progress with the video, and as always, don't forget to subscribe, like, share to as many of the contacts as possible, and comment, as we are still here, still doing the exploration of this main Kissy bypass road, as the aim of today's video is to explore this entire main old Kissy bypass road and hopefully end at Upgon or the start of Blackhall Road. But we are still here and hopefully we'll attain that particular goal. But for now, this is exactly where we are as we make progress and continuing in the video. Still here. Another shop that sells used tires. Still here, and this road, as you guys can see, is a very busy one. It is a very busy road, as most of the inhabitants of this particular community and other communities around usually use this main Kissy bypass road as an access point or route in going to their various destinations. But you guys can tell from the video that it is a very busy one. Approaching another service station by another petroleum company in the country, Conex. Conex. So I think in terms of buying basic foods and other items for cooking, I think that particular market that I showed you guys at the start of the video is, I think, one of the main markets that the inhabitants of the Kissy community usually go to in purchasing some of the items and various ingredients that they usually use for cooking in their various households. But there are other options, as just I think a few meters from exactly where I started that particular video, there's also another huge market at Wellington, which is not very far from the location where I started this particular video. But I think there are options, as some will also prefer to go to town and buy most of the items that they usually use for cooking in their households, as they may deem it fit that it is more, the prices of the various cooking materials are more reasonable in town than at this particular area. I think this is also a service station, and I think it belongs to the Leonco Petroleum Company. As you guys can see, this is the Leonco house. Still here, moving forward and progressing with the video, as we are 34 minutes into the video, and hopefully we'll be able to meet today's target, which is reaching the start of the Blackwall Road, close to the Upgon roundabout, and possibly try to show you guys the new hill bypass road. But we are still not there yet, as I think I'm presently at Africanos Road. Presently at Africanos Road, and we continue. And another poster of some of the political aspirants of various positions within the All People's Congress Party, which is one of the main opposition political parties in the country. But I think as we go along, we'll see some. So this is Alvet School, Alvet Preparatory School. As you guys can see, this is their building, as they have a very nice compound. I think this is a tricycle repair shop, as you guys can see. And that is also a garage. If I can say, since we started the video, I think we've came across more than 5 garages, as there are a lot of them, a lot of garages at this particular main road, or at this particular main Kissy ByePass road. But still here, and hopefully try and complete today's video. But we are not there yet, as maybe we are close but not there yet. And thank you guys for coming along with me today, and I hope you guys are not bored yet. And this is a nice building. I think the drainages at this main Kissy ByePass road are very huge, which is a good thing. The only downside is during the dry season, people usually use these drainages to deposit rubbish instead of finding a dump to deposit their rubbish, as you guys can see. But I think it is very good that the drainages around this main Kissy ByePass road are very huge or large, as it will help a lot in stopping an overflowing of most of these drainages, like the one at the main Baibure road, at the new road. But still here and making progress, and coming to another new construction, this one, as you guys can see. A new construction. This is a carpentry shop. A carpentry shop, and still here. And just to state that there are a lot of drives and lanes, just like other parts of the country, around this particular main Kissy ByePass road, as I initially told you guys. I think we've walked past a lot of streets, a lot of lanes, and a lot of drives within this particular main Kissy ByePass road. But like always, we'll not be able to explore individually all of these locations. And I think this is a bike repair shop. I think this is also another new construction. This is also a very nice house. I think the top floor is not that completed. This is a mosque, like I showed you guys. Still here with you guys, trying to reach or trying to complete the video as I've decided to do an entire walkthrough of this particular Kissy bypass road, as maybe my next location will be that of showing you guys the new hill bypass road, which I think is a very, very important road that was recently constructed, that I think will hugely reduce the amount of traffic that usually occurs at both the Kissy Road and Ferry roads. And I think because of the construction of that particular new hill bypass road, most of the traffic in both those two locations have reduced drastically in recent months since it was completed. But we'll find the time when we'll do an exploration. That is also another new construction. We'll find the time. I think this is also another garage, but we'll find the time when we'll do an exploration or a walkthrough of that particular road, and just to show you guys. And because I think since it was constructed, the only time that I've seen it is when I think I did the video of Regent Road, which I think I walked up to where I think that particular new hill bypass road, where it starts or where it meets I think the end of the Regent Road community. But hopefully in my next video, and with the exploration of that particular road, we'll try and see exactly how it has been constructed, and maybe try and see how busy it is. But I am still here. I think this is also another new construction. I think the downstairs is not completed, but it is operational. As you guys can see, different wares that are for sale. Different wares that are for sale, and still here. Still at this Kissy bypass road, and even as we are approaching the end of the Kissy bypass road, you guys can see the enterprises, all the businesses that are located on both sides of this particular Kissy bypass road. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, like, share to as many of the contacts as possible. And then this is also a very, very nice building. This is a service station that belongs to, I think, the National Petroleum Company, or NP, which is one of the main in the country. It's very, very windy in these particular parts, and hopefully maybe it is not. Just want to show you guys this particular building. It is nicely designed. Still here. I think this is these are pharmacies downstairs, and I think this building that is a carpentry workshop. That is also another nice building. I think this is also another new construction. You guys can see it. Still here and coming to the end of today's vlog, and I want to thank you guys once again for sticking with me, and hopefully we'll find the time to do the exploration of the new Kissy of the new hill bypass road. I'll just pause here and try to show you guys some of the houses that are on the hill. I hope you guys can see them clearly. So we continue, and I think I'll end the video at this particular junction, and that is where we will end today's video, and hopefully find the time to do a review of, or to do a continuation of this particular Kissy bypass road. But this is exactly where I'll end today's video, and I'll just be at the junction and then try to zoom in and show you guys exactly some of the houses that are on the hill, and then hopefully proceed to Ferry Junction, because this road leads directly to Ferry Junction. But I'll stop at this particular junction and then try to zoom in for you guys so you guys can see exactly some of the houses that are on the hill, and then continue. So that is also another new construction, if you guys can see it. So I'll just zoom in for you guys exactly so you guys can see exactly some of the houses on the hill, and then after that we could continue up to Ferry Junction, and I think that is where we'll end today's video. But so I think this road is under construction. So now, if I can pause, this is the roundabout, and I'll just show you guys again, zoom in on the hill and show you guys some of the houses that are on the hill. And of course I've already showed you that new construction, but this is the roundabout, and I think there's construction going on at this particular road, I think, which is why It is only light vehicles, bikes, and I think tricycles that are allowed, and taxis that are allowed to use this particular road. But this is also another new construction, as you guys can see. I think it starts from there, it goes all the way there. The first floor is not completed, but I think the downstairs is operational. So we'll extend the video and then I'll stop at Ferry Junction, which of course we've already done a review of that particular location, but I just want to show you guys exactly. This is a DVD vendor, as you guys can see. I just want to show you guys exactly the work that is going on, and I don't know, I think it's a repair of that particular section of the road, but when we get there you guys will see exactly what I am talking about. And as always, thank you guys once again for coming along with me, and hopefully I'll catch you guys at the next one. And just a few minutes and just try to show you guys exactly the work that is going on. I don't know to what extent it will be repaired, but so this is the Silent Standards Bureau. This is their office or their compound. I think it's an agency that is responsible for, I think, verifying the various products and various goods and services that are sold in the country. But so, like I was telling, or like I was explaining to you guys, I think this is the section that is being repaired, but hopefully it will be done soon, as this side of the drainages have already been constructed, but I don't know when it will be completed. But this is exactly where I'll stop the video for today, and thank you guys for coming along with me. And I think these are the metal and concrete culverts that are being installed just to connect the drainages. And still here, I think that there is a used car center, but I think it is not operational. But this is exactly where I'll stop today's video, and hopefully I'll catch you guys again at the next one. So thank you guys once again for coming along with me, and peace.